disabled Ja. Listen to me. Boom. Feel me? I'm just gonna get straight into this gangster shit. You feel what I'm saying? I had a little accident at work on some chill shit. Feel me? If you got a weak stomach or whatever the fuck, if you a bitch nigga, turn away right now, cause I'm about to show you what the fuck we got going on and shit like that. Boom. Oh my god. Wow. Jadupin, how the fuck do you end up in a situation like this? And I'm finna tell you, I was at work. This was almost a week ago, so forgive me, my memory's a little like, you feel me? But I just remember out of nowhere, like the door opens and Zendaya she just walks in and starts, you see what I'm saying, clicking and clanking them bones right in front of me. Like, you see what I'm saying? It sounded like a fucking skeleton spawn in this bitch. I was like, damn, type shit, feel me? Like, you see what I'm saying? I was like mesmerized because like she was like a fan or some shit like that, right? Zendaya, like, chill, like, what a Tom see this shit type shit, right? Whole time I'm on here, let me show you. It did happen, bro. So like she just came in this bitch. She said, Jadupin, what? And whole time I'm on one of these, right? This is like this is like almost like what's the word? Verbatim? This is exactly what it looks like, pretty much, kind of, sort of, right? So I'm on one of these, right? I wasn't slicing anymore. I finished the slicing, nigga. I finished the hard part, right? But so during the PM shift, we do 3 meats, right? The other 2 are important. The last one I do is turkey, and that shit, like, the turkey juices and shit, like, they sticky and shit like that, right? You see what I'm saying? On some chill shit, like, they sticky. So the way I'm taught is, like, in order to get all like the juices and shit off the slicer, like, you gotta have it running while you wipe, because like it helps with, like, the friction and shit like that, right? And like I've been doing that, and like, you see what I'm saying, I had 10 fingers for the longest, and then Zendaya on some chill shit just started like clinking and clanking in front of me, and I just got distracted type shit. So I'm you see what I'm saying? So she's like you see what I'm saying? Oh shit, Jadupin, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like wiping it, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know you was a fan like that type shit. And then like it's on, and like a whole chunk of my finger just like, you see what I'm saying? Like it did a funny. You feel what I'm saying? And it's weird though, because it never really hurt, right? And like that machine has cut me. That machine cut me all the time, right? Like I've had, that's not the first time that machine has cut me. So when I felt the sensation, it felt a little bit more prominent, but like I didn't know how serious it was type shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like I felt it, and whenever I get cut, I instantly do this because like I'm not trying to, like, you know, I'm not a pick me bitch. You feel me? Like I'm not trying to get the attention. So like I was like cleaning, right? Instantly behind my back like that, right? And then she goes, "Oh my god, did you just cut yourself?" And I go, "No." You see what I'm saying? So keep. I ain't say you could stop, bitch, nigga. Keep clinking and clanking in front of me. So she's like, "Oh, but word, my fault." You see what I'm saying? So she continues. Eventually, like, you see what I'm saying? She leaves, and I take a look at the damage. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. So like, I tell my coworker, I'm like, yo, like, let me fade the bathroom right quick, type shit. Feel me? Like hold down the store. And like, I was like, I still didn't realize how like again, I didn't realize like how bad the damage was. Cause like it was behind my back whole time. Like I didn't even look at it. Like I was cupping it like these, so like no one else could see. And I hit it pretty well, right? Cause like no one had an idea of it besides Zendaya, who asked the question. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, like I wish I took a picture, but at the same time, I'm happy I didn't. Cause that shit was like disgusting, my nigga. You feel me? It low key made me sick to look at. Like whenever I looked at it, one, I thought I was dreaming. Cause that shit, like, this is like, out of my 20 years, this is like, I've had like concussions and shit when I played football, soccer, for, you know what I'm saying, for my fellow, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, stand up. So I'm looking at it, right? And like, I think I'm dreaming. Like, it's making me sick to look at, cause like a whole chunk of my fucking thumb is gone, right? And like it did not stop bleeding, right? Type shit. So I come out and I'm like, all right, you see what I'm saying? Truth be told, Zendaya, stop clinking and clanking. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to break the spawner. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get out. You see what I'm saying? Stop. You see what I'm saying? You, like, shit just got serious. Like, you gotta get out. So she leaves, and I'm like, I call my new store director, because we got a new one. I don't know if y'all remember the old one who was like really bad at his job, but I called a new one. This nigga is like, he make me mad because I feel like I'm nonchalant. This nigga nonchalant as hell, and it made me mad because like he don't even got dressed type shit. And like whenever like I talk about him with my coworkers, they're always like, "Oh my god, he's so nonchalant." Like, nigga, I'm not. Like, why can't you? Anyway, so I call him up, and I'm like, "Yo," type shit. You see what I'm saying? "Yo, big dog, on some chill shit, I'm gonna need to I'm gonna need to fade the emergency room right quick, because you know what I'm saying, like a nigga had a little, like, you know what I'm saying, a little oopsie type shit. And he was like, you had an oopsie? I was like, yeah, like I cut part of my thumb off, like, can you help me like get the shift covered? And he just goes, all right, give me 5 minutes. We get it covered. I had to like temporarily like close the store, because like I had a coworker, but like she was doing deliveries, so she wasn't in the store right now, and like I'm bleeding out, and you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, I'm bleeding out, I'm missing a piece of my thumb, I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't do my job, so I had to like temporarily close the store. But before I got a chance to, a big Oompa Loompa, like this nigga was, I'm sorry, like I'm not one of fat shit. The nigga was fat as shit. You see what I'm saying? The nigga was fat as shit, and you could tell that by like how badly he was like how badly he wanted his food. But the nigga was trying to grub. You see what I'm saying? He walk in, and I'm on the phone. I turn around because I hear the door open, and he just standing there like these, like sizing me up type shit. I'm like, nigga, you're bigger than me. Like, I'm like, I turn around like, oh, sorry, we're like temporarily closed. I apologize. I didn't get a chance to lock the doors yet. And he was like, can you just like make my sandwich? I was like, bro, like I can't make your sandwich. And like, you see what I'm saying, I'm dripping blood on the floor, and he's like, nah, but like, you see what I'm saying, like a big nigga's gotta eat. I'm like, nigga, I don't like lose weight. You see what I'm saying, go on a run. Like you ate enough. You see what I'm saying, hibernate, bitch. You see what I'm saying? And he's like, nah. So eventually I'm like, nigga, I can't make your shit, nigga. Where my thumb at, nigga? Where my thumb? Nigga, like, you want me to menstruate in your fucking, you see what I'm saying, you want me to menstruate in your meal? And he's like, oh shit, I didn't even peep. I'm like, how'd you not peep, nigga? I'm like, there's blood. Like, you're looking at the, like, I'm not on my period, nigga. Like, you looking at blood on the, anyway. So eventually he leave. I lock the door. We get the shift covered, right? I drive to the ER. You see what I'm saying? Skirt, and shit like that. Right? Boom. I get there. I sign in. You see what I'm saying? I'm in and out of 3 rooms for 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. I have beef with this ER. I got beef with this ER for a reason I found out yesterday. And you saw what I'm saying, we gonna get there. You saw what I'm saying? You saw what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, Anna? We gonna get there. You saw what I'm saying? We gonna get there. Don't worry, I'll be explaining. But this ER is some shit. I know that at the time. But boom, I'm in and out of 3 rooms for 2 different hours, right? 2 hours is pretty quick. Yeah, pretty. You saw what I'm saying? So first room, well, you know, take my vitals and shit like that. First room, the doctor looks at it. He's like, yeah, you definitely, like, you cut a piece of your thumb off. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Appreciate you, because I didn't know. I thought I just had a headache type shit. So thank you for telling me that shit. You see what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate that, big dog. So he like wrap it up, and like, you see what I'm saying, like, so to stop the bleeding, he gives me like wipes and sends me back to the lobby, so that like I can like just clean off my hands. So like my hands, like, you see what I'm saying, like they're bloody, right? Because like I was dripping and shit like that. So he's like, yeah, clean off your hands so niggas don't think like you murdered a nigga in his room. And like, just like, you see what I'm saying, wait. I get in there, boom. Or I go back in the lobby, boom. You feel what I'm saying? And then I get called again. And like, oh, we're just gonna take your x-rays. And she was type bad. You see what I'm saying? She was type bad. So so she was like, yeah, just put your hand right here. And I'm like, oh, like this. And she's like, no. Like this. I'm like, shit, I can't even move my hand for real. You try to help me? She's like, oh yeah, sure, I got you. So she like touching my hand and shit. And the whole time I'm looking at her like these, like, so where you from? You know what I'm saying? So they take my x-ray. You know what I'm saying? And they send me back. They're like, you know, it could have been a lot worse. Like, there's no like, or like bone, damn, nigga, get the fuck out my fucking comment. So like, they're like, oh, thankfully, like, it could have been like a lot worse type shit. Like you gonna live. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna live. I was like, oh, word. So like, when you get off, like, and let me stop. I never talked to her. I was scared of women. They sent me back to the waiting room. I'm waiting there for like maybe another 30 minutes, and then they finally like call me to like the penultimate room, or no, the final room. Penultimate means last, but the final room, right? Boom. They unwrap it, and like I was still bleeding type shit. And the whole time I forgot to tell y'all, bro, like, the reason why it was making me sick, this is TMI, I'm sorry, but it was kind of cool to look at, but also like it was sickening, bro. You could like see like the way it was cut, you could like see the vein pumping out blood type shit. Like I could see, like I could feel the pulsing, and then I could see like you know what I'm saying. So like they unwrap it, and it was still bleeding, and they're like, "Ooh, this is gonna be an issue. This is gonna be tricky," type shit, right? So they try to wrap it again. They wait. No. You couldn't see the bone. You couldn't see the bone, but you could just see like the vein pumping out blood. Why he doing like these zesty ass emojis? That sounds kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Don't answer that. No, it was cool, but like when it happens, like you like it was cool. Like I was like, damn, this type cool, but like I can't keep looking at it, otherwise I'm gonna puke. You see what I'm saying? But so like they unwrapped it and they're like, damn, like this type bad. Like you still bleeding and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, and things of that nature. And then so they like wrap it again. They unwrap it and then wrap it again. And they're like, all right, just like hold it like elevated type shit. Above your heart so that like the bleeding slows down or so. I don't know what the science is behind that shit. Like maybe it's like a respect thing. Like if you holding like a body part above your heart, the heart's just like, oh, type shit. Like you see what I'm saying? Like let me stop pumping blood to you, my good. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what the science behind that is, right? So they're like, all right, just like keep it wrapped for like 30 minutes, and we gonna split the damage afterwards. Gravity is the whole. Oh word. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot about gravity and shit like that. Did it hurt a lot? Nah, it didn't hurt at all. It didn't. Yeah, honest to God, it didn't hurt at all. My friend said like it was because like adrenaline and shit like that. It didn't hurt. It was uncomfortable, obviously. Like I would prefer not to cut myself, but it didn't hurt type shit. Feel me? It never really hurt. So what was I saying? So 30 minutes go by, they unwrap it again, and it's still like you saw what I'm saying. The blood's still like, you saw what I'm saying? Like the blood's still pumping and shit like that. So like, alright, we gotta get the black ass nigga up out of the hospital and shit like that, right? But they're like, yeah. So what we gonna do is we just gonna like clean it off really quick, and like you something glue it shut. Like, cause like I'm not, cause we trying to get the Negroes out of the hospital type shit. Like I ain't trying to like operate you on no more, right? So we clean it off, and like before like the blood gets too bad, they like I don't know. I've never seen no shit like this before. They put like glue on it. It could have, honest to God, it could have been semen. Like I'm not even joking. I've never seen no shit like this before. They could have just like put semen on my fucking finger. You see what I'm saying? Honest to God, I don't know. But they put the semen on my finger and shit like that, and it was just like, yeah, just like don't peel it or like don't pick at it or nothing, or you're gonna start bleeding again. You see what I'm saying? Just you saw me be cool with it. Can you show feet for follow? Why the fuck did Bryce James just ask me that? Why the fuck is Bryce? Nigga, your brother just got drafted and you in my fucking comments talking about show your feet. What if I show this to your dad? What's gonna happen then, huh? They're like, yeah, just don't peel it. You see what I'm saying? You should heal nicely. Like your nail might not grow back, but you something that's just one less finger to cut. That's just like one less like fingernail to cut type shit, right? I'm like, bet. That's like I'm chill with that. Like I ain't gotta do nothing. This is gonna heal by itself. Like just don't pick the glue, nigga. Bless. You feel me? So like. Days are going by, like I couldn't move the thumb at first, and then I could you know what I'm saying? Look, that's how I'm moving, right? And like where it was cut, I could see. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but like it seemed like it was taking shape. I'm like, damn, this shit like healing already. Like you know what I'm saying? This type like this is you know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh wow, this is healing pretty fast. Like it still hurt when like I banged it and shit like that, but like I was like, it's healing, right? So I had a follow-up doctor's appointment yesterday. So I showed the damage to the doctor, and like he was just like, "Ooh, hold on, let me get like my supervisor type shit." And like he called a supervisor. The supervisor's like, "Ooh, what the fuck do we have here?" Right? So he like starts going off on me. Like he was like, "You black ass monkey," and shit like that, and things of that nature. You feel me? What the fuck going on? You sending us back 400 years with this bullshit. What the fuck you got going on in your hand? Like, why didn't you see a doctor? Blah 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 blah. Why'd you take care of this at home? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, nigga, whoa. What you mean? Why did I take care of this at home? I was like, nigga, like this is bad, bro. Like, why'd you do this at home? Why didn't you see a doctor? Why didn't you go to the ER? I was like, nigga, I did go to the ER, and he was like, you see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, chat. The ER did such a bad job. This motherfucker thought I handled it at home by myself. I'm not even trolling. Bro, he was like, didn't give you any meds or anything. I was like, nah, nigga, they just put semen on my shit and fucking, and like told me to leave. They put semen on your shit? And like, he's like, didn't give you meds or nothing? I'm like, nah, bro, they didn't give me fucking meds or nothing. He was like, nah, this type bad, bro. Like, it's getting worse. I'm like, what do you mean it's getting worse? Like, look at it, like it's healing. He's like, nah, bro, like you need to get a procedure done now. What? Why? And he was like, bro, if you don't get a procedure, your thumb is gonna like you're gonna have an irregular thumb, or it may not ever heal. And the bitches are not gonna fuck with you if you got like an irregular thumb. So you gotta get the procedure done. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, what? And he's like, you can't put this thumb in any type of booty